Kennesaw Mountain Landis, not a nickname, was born in 1866 in Millville, Ohio, shortly after the Civil War. His father, a Union veteran, named him after the Battle of Kennesaw Mountain, a name that seemed almost destined to carry weight. Landis grew up in Indiana in a large, hard-working family where discipline and a strong sense of right and wrong were instilled early. Landis was a lawyer, not an athlete. After working as a court reporter and studying law, he eventually became a federal judge in Chicago in 1905. On the bench, Landis quickly earned a reputation for toughness and independence. His courtroom authority and blunt style would eventually catch the attention of the baseball world. By 1919, professional baseball faced its greatest crisis. In the infamous Black Sox scandal, 8 players from the Chicago White Sox, including star Shoeless Joe Jackson, were accused of conspiring with gamblers to throw the World Series. Even though a criminal court later acquitted them, the public's trust in the sport had been shattered. Baseball's owners feared the game might never recover. In 1920, they created a new position, Commissioner of Baseball, with sweeping authority to govern the sport. Their choice was Judge Landis. When he accepted the job, he insisted on near absolute power over the game. The owners agreed, hoping his reputation for uncompromising justice would restore credibility. In one of the most dramatic decisions in sports history, he permanently banned the 8 players involved in the scandal from organized baseball. His message was unmistakable. The integrity of the game would come before everything else. For the next 24 years, Landis ruled baseball with a firm hand. As commissioner of Major League Baseball, he disciplined players, blocked questionable deals, and fiercely guarded the sport's reputation. Under Landis's watch, baseball entered one of its most celebrated eras. Stars such as Babe Ruth electrified crowds, and the sport grew into America's national pastime. But there is, of course, more to the story. For decades before Landis became commissioner, Major League teams informally refused to sign black players. There was no official written rule, but the exclusion was widely enforced. Critics argue that Landis did nothing to challenge the system during his 24 tenure. While he sometimes publicly claimed there was no formal rule against black players, he never forced owners to integrate. Because the commissioner held enormous authority, many historians believe he could have pushed integration earlier, but chose not to confront owners. Landis remained commissioner until his death in 1944 at the age of 78. By then, he had become one of the most influential, if not controversial, figures in sports history. He does appear to deserve credit for restoring faith in baseball when it needed it most.